Welcome back to Meatsauce Monty. This is the exclusive YouTube content. So this is unedited, unrated. You can say whatever you want. If you want to do penis jokes, that's fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Why would we do that?
Because we got in trouble.
Yours.
We got in trouble last year at the CW. That was great.
That was good. That was good.
So Meatsauce sang the penis line from the Monty Python movie, and the CW got mad at us.
Yeah.
But now that
Why?
we're online, we can do whatever we want.
They encouraged it.
As long
so
as
what
Mystic
did I do the
doesn't
next
come and
time?
yell at
Kept
us.
saying it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
All right.
What's wrong with you?
Do you guys want to do bits? Do you want to talk Vikings? Do you want to just talk?
Well, we could. What do you want to talk
anything.
about? Serial killers?
I would if you wanted to.
I was gonna
I can run
say,
with that. No trouble.
You should talk about how you guys met.
Well, we met at. We were in Milwaukee.
We met it in a bread line down in Florida. Remember?
Yeah, and our one eyes met. Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well,
maybe,
maybe not. Maybe not.
We're on
Yeah.
YouTube, not Pornhub. Okay.
Okay.
So,
We'll be on that website.
Video limit? I don't know. I think that's your thing.
Mine's gone.
All right.
Okay.
So let's try that again. When I say that you met, I kind of mean Meatsauce's origin story, if there's a clean version of that.
Yeah, we.
There's not a clean version.
I was interning, and I used to have to go get food at this restaurant, and I was told I had to go get it. They ordered it. I brought it in one day,
True
and
story.
Morris was sitting at the head of the big table where we'd all sit around in the studio during road games. And I walked in, I handed everybody their food, and I noticed that the one guy had a sandwich, and on top of it, it said meat sauce on it. So I brought it in, and I handed Morris his 48 items. I sat him down in front of him. I gave the other guy the sandwich. I said, "Here's your meat sauce." And he looks at me and goes, "I didn't order that." Well, Morris laughed. So in my head, I'm like, if I can get him to laugh,
he's
I can get on his morning show, and it'll all work out. So every about 15 minutes, I'd come in, and I'd be like, "Anybody want any more meat sauce?" And he'd swear at me and tell me to leave. And a month later, he's like, "You're now meat sauce." I'm like, "Okay," because at the time he called me Bluto from Popeye.
Sure.
But yeah, he gave me the nickname.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
2005.
And then he wore this stupid hoodie with the hood up, covering his face and the beard and the voice. I'm like that.
So that's where
that
the Bluto,
is.
or?
Yeah.
That was kind of like the Bluto thing, or like the Jack Nicholson thing from The Shining.
Yeah.
You know, when he shoves his head through the door. And
Sure.
I thought he'd be perfect, and he was, and he still is.
Yeah.
And
It
he's
was
a perfect meat sauce.
I just think it's wonderful that nickname,
12
it
years.
was something that just organically,
Well, it was
came
written
from,
on the top of a to-go
Yeah.
item, and it got him to laugh, and of course, add any innuendo, and then
Sure.
we ran with it.
Oh,
and
it's-
he's-
For sure.
And
And
it is
now
strong.
look. Meat,
Look
it's
at
a
you.
meat sauce
Yeah,
right
you
there.
go.
You know
Yeah.
who? Just, okay, there it is, right
him.
there.
He came up
So you
with
get
See?
credit for that.
He came up. He
me.
came up with it. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only good nickname he ever came up with. The rest of them are horrible.
I have good nicknames.
Yeah,
meat
no,
sauce.
you
I mean,
don't. No.
Well, how about prostate? Anyone? I mean, the interns. I always gave the interns
called one
nicknames. I called one prostate.
Yeah.
I called one carbuncle. I had one named cyst. Yeah, great names.
No.
One
I'm
was,
sure the interns really appreciate
one guy I used to call herpes. It was funny. It was funny.
There's
You
a
have
theme.
them, so
It was fun.
yeah.
All right, maybe we shouldn't have talked about your
Right,
origin
yeah.
story. This could have.
But it worked out.
It could be
Yeah,
much
that's
worse,
it.
Monty. It could
Yeah,
be
you
much
could
worse.
talk
We're keeping
serial
it. We're keeping
killers.
it down. We're keeping it down.
We could do 2 hours on serial killers.
Wherever you want to go.
No, let's
I want
go
to dress up. I want to dress up
As?
as the clown that John Wayne Pogo, the clown.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
That John Wayne Gacy used to dress up and do all the
then
shows.
Hey, Halloween
Yeah.
show. If you want
Yeah.
to come back, we could make that.
I'm gonna do it.
Buy
I'm
one
gonna
of
do
his
it.
paintings?
Absolutely.
Well, I actually put in a bid for the actual clown costume. I didn't get it.
Too small.
$5,000, but I couldn't
You'd
wear
wear
it
it.
anywhere. Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Oh yeah.
Would you stay in Dahmer's apartment if it was still up?
I would have hot dog roast, marshmallow
bad.
roast.
Oh,
Come on.
Ketchup and mustard?
Enough.
yeah.
Just enough. Okay, let's
All
just
right.
Yeah.
let's talk football.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
so
so- no,
ridiculous.
we'll do-
Just shut up. I'm gonna take a question from him.
All right, no,
and
we're
I'm
gonna-
gonna do football with him. Don't
right.
say any.
Okay, we're gonna do one more bit because this was Todd's idea.
Okay.
He wants to
Who?
call
Yeah,
Who's
who's
Todd?
the Todd, our boss Todd.
Oh,
What's in the box? And
Oh.
so Todd brings this box out here, and he wants Paul to try to guess and then open it up and see what it is. This is
wow. It's a
I
big
don't
one.
know what's in the box. It's Todd's deal. If you
Think
want
about
to,
it.
You want me to open it?
I feel like this is like a really bad. Let's make a deal.
If it's something
like, are you
gross.
gonna, I don't think it's.
Is
gonna
it
be
alive?
I don't know. I don't know what's in there.
I just killed
Pick
it.
it up so
I
that
just
the
killed it.
camera can see.
Okay. All right.
You're gonna.
Is it
there we
heavy?
go.
Is it a balloon?
Is it a cobra? Oh,
there we
okay.
go, see.
So this is funny. This
There.
is funny. See, this is a joke. What do you think this is? Of course.
Yeah, it's it.
Yeah, see, clown. It does work.
Does it?
Oh,
What are you doing? What?
he's trying to. Yeah, there's still something in
There's
there.
a picture in there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that's in there.
I don't know either. What's
That's the
happening?
weirdest
Todd,
game.
This is just taking
this
a.
game-
It's a weird
Stupid.
game. I know what they wanted from that.
Yeah.
Balloons. I don't like balloons. They know that.
All right, but the
Okay, yeah.
clown,
Someone
you just-
knows that.
You just talked
It's
about
funny,
it.
He
right?
hates balloons.
Yeah.
You hate balloons.
He does. Yeah.
That's
a long
interesting.
story
He's
there.
7 years old.
All right, let's now. I'm going to try to get things.
I
a
hate
little
balloons.
serious
I'm
here.
telling you. I mean, they filled up an elevator with balloons for me.
Yeah,
And they were popping them,
balloons
and
right
I
there
hate
behind
them.
us.
I hate them. I hate those.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
stay away
Well,
from the
grow
balloons.
up.
Okay, non-Vikings related. I'm going to
right.
go after Commissioner Goodell. Have you heard what he said? He said that he is not a football expert because he was on FS1's show with Chris Carter, who's hosting, and Carter asked him about Colin Kaepernick. And he basically very politically danced around it and said, I am not a football expert. He's getting savaged on Twitter. What's your take either on the Colin Kaepernick issue that he still doesn't have a team, or Goodell's response saying, I'm not a football expert even though he's the commissioner?
You know what? I heard that. And I think it was just his way of trying to bow out of that. He's been wrong so many times on his assessment of fines and different suspensions and different types of things that players have been caught with, and so inconsistent
just
with
didn't wanna touch
passing out fines and suspensions. He's been wrong every time. I think he just wants to keep it simple, get off to a good start. They boo him every time they draft a new player into this league.
Yeah.
It goes on and on and on. So I think he just tries to stay away from the sticky stuff on camera. I really do.
What do you think?
Bob.
Goodell?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't have a take on it?
No, he gets paid $40 million. He's overpaid. He should know better. He should know.
Do you think he
what
could have
he's gonna
said
be
something
asked.
like
Sure.
Colin Kaepernick is a great
Yeah,
athlete, and if a
he
team wants to
should
pick him
have.
up, they
He
can,
should
but that's a
have, yeah.
GM's job.
He said it's
I'm
not
the
up
commissioner.
to me. I don't sign
Yeah,
players. That's
right.
what
And
he
then he's
should
like,
have said.
I'm not a football
Yeah,
expert.
but
It just
When you
seemed-
bow out, and when you just plead the fifth, and just and wipe
Right.
and then
It makes
wash
it
your
look
hands,
worse.
it
Yeah, it
really
makes
is
it
not
look
the way to
worse.
have handled that. He could have been a much more professional, the commissioner of football, and
Right.
said, "Look, I have an opinion. Here are my thoughts. You know, it's a free country. He's doing what he wants to.
Right,
He's
he
speaking
could've
up
gone
for a
anywhere.
cause or whatever the case. That I have no jurisdiction over that. That's what he wants to do. So be it.
Sure.
But anything like that, keep it somewhat neutral and still answer the question. Don't
Right.
just not answer it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
He's the
anything about football.
commissioner.
He said I don't know much about football. I mean, what?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous to answer like that.
Yeah. You have to have a planned answer. He should know he's going to be asked about Colin Kaepernick. It's the hottest thing that isn't done on the football field. He should have a better answer.
All right, so you're
Always.
both negative
Yeah.
Goodell.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, he's done it to himself. I mean, it's not.
Sure.
I had no issue with him when he changed the guard, from Tagliabue to Goodell, and I had no issue with that. I mean,
game's the most popular it's ever been.
he have made this game and these owners so much money. He can really do no wrong in their eyes, and you can see why. He's landed $1 billion TV contracts with the networks.
Printing money.
He's printing money for him. I mean, he is paid. I believe his actual salary is
Paul said
$3
40.
million or $4 million, but that's bonus money. They
Oh,
each
yeah.
kick in $1 million
Yeah.
because of what he's done for them. So
Sure.
he ends up kicking in an extra 32 right there.
Wow. All right, staying with football. Did you guys see that this year they're putting microchips in every football so that the broadcast team can use that as a bit to say the release time of the quarterback, the distance traveled, the speed, all that stuff.
That's
Did
dumb.
you?
That's stupid.
Okay.
They're ruining it. It's just football. Don't ruin it.
I have a deeper take on that.
Okay.
Do you?
I
I
was
think it's
just
a
gonna talk.
conspiracy. You can say whatever you want. Go
Sure.
ahead.
What's your concern? I like conspiracy.
I think it's a conspiracy going all the way back to Deflategate. And this is their way of trying to say we have control over every single ball that makes it on the field. We have a microchip. We're measuring all these things, so we're not going to let any of that stuff, the air pressure, all that. That's not going to go undetected.
That's a great
Now
point.
it's going to be
I
we
don't have a
control
take
everything, and they said they're going to add it to the broadcast, and then it's not going to be a distraction. It's going to try to add to the experience. So when you see, Bradford throw one 65 yards, oh, look at his release time, and then look at the arc of almost like golf, like the arc of the ball and where it went, all because of the microchip.
Sounds too gimmicky, but I like your tape. I think it's to.
You can steal it and you can use it as much as
I
you
won't
want.
use it.
We have
I
proof it's
I
on YouTube.
forgot.
You already forgot.
I think it's a little
Steely
bit.
Dan.
I think it's a little much, but at the same time, when
What
you
would
see,
you know?
well, very little.
Yeah.
But when you see like someone running back a kick and they show how fast he's going, you can run it up
Sure,
to
and
the
how many
actual
steps
mile
they
per
do.
hour that he's actually gotten up to before he reaches the end zone. So that's if they show that for a pass, or if they show it for a long snap, how fast is it coming back on a long snap, or something like that. I think it would be very interesting to see the different parts of the game and how it times out.
You had to work in the long snap for,
Absolutely.
that's
I mean,
your old thing.
and it's fun to watch what the actual get off is. Don't you think so?
No.
Say yes.
Sure.
Yes.
And
I like watching the get off.
Stop.
See, that's you.
You
too.
said
can
it.
You
Yeah.
can say it.
Yeah,
This
you
is-
brought it
You,
up.
you have to bring up the dumbest stuff every time
I'm dumb.
because why?
I regret
You're
that I
dumb,
said this
that's
was,
why.
we could go anywhere with this.
Oh,
This is,
anywhere, truly.
Yeah, well, let's just,
I love your take though, because I think there are the measurables that people don't see and don't know about football that it gives them a chance then to see what is really going on
Nice.
in terms of the mechanics and the scientific approach, something you would not know one damn
scientific,
thing about.
that's,
About
yeah.
Pay attention.
I'm not. I can't.
Okay, Todd also wants us to pick a fantasy quarterback. Every week we're going to pick a different position and we'll just
Okay.
see where they go. Do you have a quarterback that you like in week 1?
I mean, I'm not a
Anybody?
fantasy guy, but Tom
Okay.
Brady is absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
I mean, why not? That's the best quarterback that ever played.
All right.
I'll go with that one.
All right.
I
I'll
get
go
first
with Aaron
choice.
Rodgers. Why do you get first choice?
Well, because I asked him first.
He asked me first, and rightfully so.
Well, no one likes
You're not
you.
paying attention.
Everyone likes the superstar.
No. I don't.
And everyone likes you. This stage is full of likable people.
I'll go
I'm probably
with-
the least liked person on here. and
I'll
that
go
stinks.
with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Marcus Mariota. I think Tennessee. He's healthy.
Interesting.
Sure.
Interesting.
He's great. He's good.
Why-
Last
No,
year,
really, now why-
fantasy-wise, middle of the season, he was scoring more points than anybody, and now he's back and healthy.
Who's he throwing the ball to, though? I mean, who's?
Well,
Delaney
Decker.
Walker, Decker, who's the other rookie?
Well, Decker now, yeah.
Rashard Matthews, or
Yeah, no. Didn't they take the kid from Western Michigan, Corey Davis, that PJ Fleck coach? Yeah. I think he's
Sure.
hurt. though.
Look at this.
Yeah, well, see, just when
He's
I
a
thought he
mountain
wasn't
of
paying any
knowledge.
attention
He-
at all.
yeah, he knows
I'm
it all.
proud of you.
What?
I
Why?
am. I'm very proud. You know what? Just leave it alone. I'm proud of you.
Oh, you're still ugly.
Like a second opinion.
Do you want to stay football? Do you want to get humorous? You can take it any way. We can do one more football thing if you want.
Can I just drop him like a 3-foot putt and just be done with it?
You can do whatever you want with
I can beat him up right here.
No one wants
within
to
legal
see.
limits of Mystic
Up?
Lake. Go ahead. Hey, bop, bop, bop.
wrong with
Do you want another football thing
You
or no?
two.
Football is good. We'll
Sure.
stay with football for 500.
Okay.
You agreed with that.
I don't have any money.
The downplaying, we said this on the show part, the downplaying of Adrian's return. Locker room, bulletin board material, how much do you think people are just, especially the defense, just licking their chops saying, he said he wants to stick it to the Vikings. How much do you think they want to stick it to him and make a statement?
I think it probably is not a real wise choice to say that you're going to stick it to the Vikings when they got a defense that can probably take care of themselves pretty well. They know him very well. They know his tendencies, what he can, what he can't do, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him put the ball on the carpet once or twice.
Ooh.
I mean, they'll be stripping the football. Watch.
They're gonna be
Watch.
after him.
Watch. I wouldn't call that defense out. He was a great player. He was a great player. I don't know if he's
You
got very
said
much.
was.
Past
Yeah.
tense.
All right.
I don't know what he's got left in the tank. He didn't look very good at the start of the season last year.
No.
I'm just saying. He was injured again right away. He's been injured. You know what? He's missed 27 games out of 10 years here.
Yeah.
27 games. For various reasons, but a lot of that was
Sure.
injury and an ACL and 2 ACLs and a foot and a groin injury that had to be surgically reattached. So he's had
Father
issues.
time.
Yeah,
All right.
it's going to catch up to him. It always does.
Obviously, Meatsauce and I are just rubes in this case. You were in locker rooms for a long time. How much do you think that is, like I said, it's being downplayed, but inside, how much do you think this gets to them?
Very little.
Really?
Very, very little.
They're not using it as a motivator?
No.
Really?
No. I mean, they're laughing. They're getting a chuckle out of it. They used to actually put things up on the bulletin board, though. They used
No,
to
they
really
don't.
do that, and I don't think that
We're in a digital
even
world.
occurs to them. There's so much trash talk.
Sure.
It's amazing how much the game has become in all professional sports. It's a trash talk environment. So I'm sure they're having their fun on Twitter with each other and real timing, Facebook stuff to each other. I'm sure that it's being played out behind the scenes.
Do you have a take on this, or are you just going to stand there and bob your head up and down?
I'm just listening.
Yeah, I can
What's the question?
the downplaying, and do you think that it gets to
I
them
don't
in the
know. I
locker?
think they might want to hit him, but it's not their main game plan. He's the backup running back. Ingram is their main focus. Should be their
Are they
main
going to start
focus.
Ingram?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
what
I
they
have no
say.
idea. I wasn't
They're
sure.
co-starters. Isn't that what they're listed as?
But Ingram's coming off a 1,000-yard season. You got to start him. If you're Ingram, you earned it. Yeah, Adrian
Okay.
I
Peterson.
agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's the guy
Adrian
that won the
Peterson will
job.
play sparingly, and and when they start losing, like we saw last year, he's hurt.
Yeah, then he'll sit out.
He's a bad teammate. Ooh, he's a bad teammate.
Oh my.
Anything else that you want to say about
He's
Adrian?
just a bad teammate. He quit on his team last year. He's a
Yeah.
bad teammate.
All right.
I think
not a
he went,
fan.
he went up to Zimmer's office and said, I'm not going to play
Right.
this week.
Yeah,
and
that's a
when you
bad
start calling
teammate.
your own shots, and I don't
a
know if
bad
anyone
teammate.
has that same
No.
option.
It's a
Well,
bad
that's
teammate.
obviously what got him out of here.
I think it was. I'm
Yeah.
sure it
As
was.
soon as he
can't-
said, I'm not
that's-
playing, boom,
I
gone.
think the truth would be known that probably was the cause, the reason.
Sure.
Yep.
Anything else you want to talk about? Vikings, or do you want to go just general news talker where we can make fun of Paul?
And I like that last option
Well,
a lot.
I was just going to say, I just put some stuff down that was in the paper that we could talk about.
Was
because
you-
this
were
is
you
for
in the
this is-
paper again?
No.
No. Are you?
Seeing as how this is for the
probably was.
web, we don't have to stick with Vikings. We can talk about anything. So
Let's shoot.
you want to go down
Run
this
and
way?
gun,
It's like a
run
little
and
bit of
gun.
news.
Let's do it. Let's just run the
So,
news.
Minnesota ranks highest in the ACT scores. Did you take the ACT? See, this is where
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't go
you
to
don't
college.
even recall. You
I
don't
didn't go to
remember?
college.
Yeah, but
I think I did. I got a 17.
good for you. The
Not
state
very.
average was 21.5 this last year.
hey, I'm
which
below
wasn't,
average.
Wasn't number one overall, but our state has 100% participation for high school seniors. Ohio ranked higher than us in overall score, but they didn't have 100%. So you could say, oh, the smart kids took the test. I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
That's a good point.
I just thought it was a way that we could go to, high school, college. You could
Yeah, I barely
you could make
graduated
fun.
high school.
See, there you go.
Just being brutally
get him in
honest.
his wheelhouse, let him have fun with it.
But to think that you've done what you've done, and to reach your potential, and to move on with that was, I think, very
I found
very
my
commendable.
niche.
I take my hat
Yeah,
off to you.
oh,
If I had
absolutely.
a hat, I'd take it off right
Yeah, well, you can't wear a hat because your hair is hideous.
now. That's a good point.
That's
It's a very
Troy
good point.
Aikman-like.
I feel like it's perfect.
No,
I'm Troy Aikman. Well,
Yeah.
comb it in the wind?
I combed it with a brush. I combed it with a pillow.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Well, enough
So
of
that-
Go ahead and take your hat off.
No.
You did last year. There was actually
Yeah.
episodes that you did without a hat on.
Yeah, hideous.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
Minnesota
I
ACT,
should
that
say
goes
so.
nowhere.
No,
All right, that's
not with
dead.
us.
All right, that's fine. Prince statue. Have you heard about this?
I've heard about it.
State
I've heard about
Capitol,
it.
they're thinking about the Christopher Columbus statue, getting
Sure.
that out. There's a petition going around that it be replaced with a Prince statue.
Who?
Prince.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
Charming?
No, Prince.
Oh.
Minnesota's Prince.
Can
Rodgers
I tell you
Nelson.
just a quick fact?
Absolutely.
You know Prince Harry and Prince William? The two of them
Yes.
have the same birthday as me and my brother, just flip-flopped years. So Prince Harry and I have the same birthday.
What?
And Prince William and my brother have the same birthday.
Really?
Yep, and we both have the same hairline. I'm serious.
and you're both hairy. Then you're both hairy, I guess.
Right. I'm almost like, what's it called? Royalty.
Does that mean anything?
No, but my mom brings it up all the time, so I thought I'd share it.
That's nice.
No,
It's
let's
a
go
good
back
story.
to ACT
No,
scores.
No, that's a good share. That's a good share. Your birthday.
yeah,
You don't have
it's
to get mad about it.
In 4
Why are you
days.
mad? Why are you mad
What?
about it? I mean,
Yeah, my birthday's in 4 days.
We're gonna have to do something special.
so you and Harry are really hairy.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Right, you and William.
Let's go back to ACDC.
That's
yeah,
what
okay.
I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna say too.
let's do that.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
That had
the
absolutely
Prince,
nothing to do with
yeah.
anything. What about
the Prince
though?
question, the statue? No take on that.
I think it's
You
kind of
want
a
to turn it
stretch.
into
In front of the
royalty?
state, in front of the state capitol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Zero politically, and he already, his estate in Chanhassen is now a museum. So it's like to honor him, there's already something there. So the state capitol, I just don't think is the correct grounds
Yeah, I don't know
No.
if
For
that's
something of that
the
nature.
statue there in front of this.
I mean, I love Prince.
Name a street after him, close to the Capitol, but just
Yeah.
let's not.
Yeah.
I don't think we have
Yeah.
to put a
We don't need a
statue up,
statue, yeah.
especially before mine goes up.
Yeah.
What is
I
it
don't
going to be?
U.S. Bank Stadium, right on the.
Right on the corner. I'll be upside down. You
By
won't be
the
able to
light
see
rail.
me. You'll just see my rear end, and that'll be it. Because I
would
was a
you
long
do that?
snapper. Well, I was a long snapper. That's the only side they recognized.
You were?
Yeah,
I was.
That's it.
Yeah. You also lost the '98 Super Bowl.
Oh,
It's
we've
no
got.
big deal.
Todd is saying that we're out of time, and
We're
you try to
done.
insult Superstar.
Oh, he did.
Well, this will be the last time you'll see Paul. You're gonna say goodbye to Paul. This will be
As soon
it.
as he makes it
Yeah,
out
it
the
was
door,
fun watching him,
he's
right?
gone.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
getting
That's too bad.
fired?
It's too bad. What?
No.
Am I getting fired?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're done.
Superstar's taking your spot.
Pack up
I'm
my
gonna beat
stuff.
you up. No, I'm just saying. I'm gonna work you over really good, and we can visit.
I
We can
hope.
actually do. We can Skype from the hospital.
No, why am I going to the
You want to?
hospital?
The
We can do
show
that.
could be Superstar and Monty, and we'll put Troy Aikman's face there instead of Meatsauce.
Are you in for that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm done.
Todd?
You're ugly.
You're
All right.
well done.
That's it for our episode 1 of Pure Online. Was it as dirty as you wanted it to be?
Oh no,
we can do an hour
We could
on
have.
serial
Now we can start the
killers.
real stuff.
All right,
Right.
after the cameras stop rolling and we
We'll
get the
start
mics
the
off,
filthy flarth.
and I say goodbye to my
Yeah.
parents.
Bat crazy
Like the
stuff.
story about
Then-
how Henry Lee Lucas and Otis O'Toole met.
Yeah,
Yeah.
down at the soup
All right.
kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah, we can
We'll
talk
see you
about that
next
later.
week.
We'll do it next week.
YouTube.
They
Promise.
locked eyes.